Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on issue 2 of M-Rex. Now, as you know, last year I did review the first issue of M-Rex, which was a comic book pilot that acted similar to the Berserk prototype. So the cover you have Mia posing with her water-sized melon breast saying, "How's this for a variant cover?" And from Dynamic Forces exclusive. So the story starts off with Spikeland saying, "Hurrah in a hump wick." And so he starts panicking and throwing everything he had in his bag, saying, "A Nate Goss stepped right through my door waving warrant, guns and Reno under arrest. Damn it, boy, why'd you go off program? Why'd you blow this one with this one? Why this one?" And so Spikeland looks on, and we see Rex saying, "Spikeland! Golden rule number 15. Only head for home base when you've got faster wheels than your enemy." And so they pretty much decide to head off. So meanwhile, in the future, 2005, we're introduced on a train with a robot monkey interrogating a guy called Snake Hands or Snakebite, and start, using the blender and toaster to torment him and interrogate him. Meanwhile, Six is doing some investigating work, and what's interesting is that, unlike his TV show counterpart, he has a sword that is similar to Katana's Soul Taker sword that makes the victim reveal the truth about them and everything else. And so he learns that in Morocco, and so that there's a child ring operation and needs to find Rex. What's interesting is that over the course of the year, machines have been going haywire and presumably killing people off. Now, this is much different from the TV show, because in the TV show, Evos are pretty much treated like mutants and so on. Well, in this one, it's pretty much machinery going haywire. So meanwhile, Mina is talking with Darcy, saying, "Split my ends with that thing. And your next job will be peeling off of Judge Judy's bench warmer." And so we see Simon trying to, make things up with Mia, and knows where Rex is, and pretty much going to be heading off to find Rex. In Morocco, Rex pretty much makes it with all the machinery away, and looks on to see a young girl that fades away. So we're introduced into Morocco with a guy saying, "Yep, you understand, yep." And so Mia and Darcy are in the marketplace, with Mia dressing up as a harem girl, and Darcy viewing disappointment over this. And meanwhile, Six and that is making their way up behind them. So we're also introduced where Spikeland is taking Rex to meet Smick. Now, Smick never appeared in the TV show, and in this one, he has an affection for boys that is much like the guy from Berserk who had a thing for Griffith. And he's like, "Hardly my expectation specimen. No, though here would fetch a fine price." And so Spikeland offers Rex up like an item, saying, "I ain't much, Toggy, Smick, but boy's got talent. Spikeland, something's not right with him." And so something happens to Smick, where he ends up getting his body ripped apart, and Darcy throwing money around in the back room, saying, "So buy yourself a harem, boys. Darcy, come." And so she starts, showing herself off, until she sees the kind of roboted-like character called Maximilian. Now, I do believe Maximilian is meant to be the comic book version to Zag RS, which was similar to Brainiac or Ultron. And he says, "Here comes the one. Ambush, spy, underneath eye, Maximilian." And you got all the boys saying, "Thank you, thank you." So pretty much Rex and Spikeland are panicking, and Darcy decides to use Mace, which is no good against a giant robot. So something happens with Rex's nanites being inside him. But Maximilian breaks out, and Six starts flying away, with Maximilian going haywire and throwing metal blades over, which unfortunately pierces Darcy, and Darcy slowly dying, which is kind of a shame because I would have liked to see Darcy as a third member to the team. So after this, Rex sees that Spikeland is no good, and in the end, him and Mia go underground, and Six looks on, saying, "The boy speaks plainly. Machine, Rex, king of machines, and I'm still a hurricane, minus my best monkey. Yeah, Bob Haha got killed off." So, pretty much White Knight shows up with proto, and they discuss on what to do now. And the issue ends with Rex and Mia now in the sewer system and trying to figure out what to do. And this is the end of the series. No, I'm not kidding. There was a third issue planned, and I think this was likely due to either right issues and problems and that. I don't know. So what I think of MREX as a pilot and a comic book series, it's interesting because there's a lot of interesting ideas that later got changed into Generator X. For example, machines being replaced with Evos, Rex being Mexican, also Six being a non-smoker. It's interesting because this is like a pilot that feels like it. And it's a shame that there was never a third issue or any way to keep going with the series. So it deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.